Here's the Songahm 5 form. One of the new basics is a ridge hand. So we've talked about hitting with the knuckles, the knife hand side, but now we're going to talk about hitting with the ridge hand side. So you're going to make sure you want to tuck your thumb all the way over to your pinky, and you're going to hit with this surface right here. For Songahm 5, the first technique is done with the right leg. So that's why the right leg is going to step out into our Judy ready position. So in Songahm 5, we're going to look to the right, and our right leg is going to step into a front stance. We're going to do a twin outer forearm block. And remember, every technique has a rotation. So from here, you're going to come within, and you're going to push out. Again, here is the rotation, and your hand should be right under your eye level. From here, we're going to do a number 2 kick. So the back leg is going to kick. Remember, number 2 kicks are always done with the back leg. We're going to do a number 2 front kick. So from the back, we're going to kick and land in the front, in a good front stance. Now we're going to do that new ridge hand strike you learned. So with our back arm, it's going to start palm up, and we're going to bring it all the way around. And remember, every hand technique has a rotation, and twist it around. Now we're going to do a number 1 round kick with just a slight adjustment. Our back leg adjusts, and our front leg does the round kick. We land in a back stance, and remember, whatever leg is in the back, that's the arm that's going to reach, and we're going to do our double outer knife hand block. From here comes our first turn. We're going to turn over our right shoulder, and our right leg is going to become the front leg. So again, it was the back leg, but now it's going to become the front leg. And as we do that, we're going to do an outer forearm block. So from our double chop, the one that's already at our chest, comes from the bottom, palm is up, so there's rotation. You're going to step into that front stance, and the bottom arm comes from the bottom and rotates out. Now we're going to do a single outer forearm block. That same arm that did the block is going to set on the top for a low block. From here, we're going to do a lunge punch. All it is you're going to bring your front foot from a front stance into a middle stance as your arms do a punch. So from the front stance, you can aim with the back arm, step into a middle stance, and then punch with the right arm. From here, that punching arm is going to come underneath. This time it's palm down because it's an inner forearm block and you want the rotation. So palm down comes out to rotate in. 45-degree angle down, 45-degree angle up. Now we're going to step with the back and kick with the front, making it a number 3 side kick. Step with the back, kick with the front, landing in a middle stance. We're going to cross twin low, cross twin inner forearm block. From here, you're going to bring your left leg out, and you're going to reach over your right side for a double outer forearm block. Left leg steps out, double outer forearm block. All right, remember just hand, foot, hand, foot. That might be a pattern that could help you. So we just did a hand technique. Now we're going to do a kick. So our front leg is going to do a number 1 front kick. Remember, number 1 kicks are the front leg kick. So number 1 front kick, back arm does a reverse punch. After this, we're going to step and then reverse kick, making a step, reverse side kick. So our back leg becomes the front leg. From here, we turn over our back shoulder, but we still want to kick in that direction. Turn and look. Side kick, land in a sparring stance, reach over your back shoulder for a double outer forearm block. This is the halfway mark of the form, and a lot of the second half is similar to the first half, it's just done on the other side of the body. So from here, the next 5 moves of the form is going to be the same as the first 5 moves of the form. All you do is bring your front leg over, adjust to a front stance, and you're going to do that twin outer forearm block. So again, every technique has a rotation, so I'm coming within and twisting out. There's the rotation, and our hand should be right under our eye level. Next is a number 2 kick. Remember, number 2 kicks are the back leg kicking. So from here, front kick, it comes from the back and lands in the front in a front stance. And now we're gonna do that ridge hand strike, that new technique. Start it in your power pocket, palm up, and you're gonna rotate palm down. Now we're gonna do a number 1 round kick with just a small adjustment at the beginning. Adjust with the back leg, and then kick with the front leg. Land in a back stance, whatever leg is in the back, that same arm is gonna reach back. Remember, every hand technique has a rotation. So this arm starts palm down, this one is palm up, and as it comes out, it's gonna rotate for that twist and that snap for power. Now we're gonna step out this way. The back leg is gonna become the front leg. So from here, we look, and that back leg steps. Remember, whatever leg is in the front is the same arm that blocks. So we do a knife hand high block coming on the inside, rotating out. That same arm starts high and comes down for a knife hand low block. Now our power pocket arm goes straight out for a spear hand. Now we're just going to switch from a front stance into a middle stance. We're going to reach over our back shoulder, step into a middle stance, double knife hand block. Now for a number 3 side kick. Remember, a number 3 kick is where you step with the back leg and kick with the front leg. So I step with the back, kick with the front for a side kick, landing in a middle stance. Cross my arms for a twin low block, cross them again for a twin inner forearm block. Here's the final turn for the form. We're going to turn over our right shoulder, reach over your left side, so the right leg steps over, double outer forearm block in a sparring stance. Number 1 front kick. Remember, number 1 kicks are done with the front leg. Hands are up, front kick, reverse punch, middle section. From here, we're just going to step with the back, and now we're going to do a reverse side kick. So turning over our back shoulder, we're going to still continue to kick this direction. Land in a sparring stance, reach over your back shoulder for a double outer forearm block. From here, you just bring your right leg in, back to Jumi ready stance.